So we have airlines that are deciding that passengers don't have to wear face coverings since the government has said, since it has been said now that mask mandates are not allowed. And this supposedly is going to create better customer service, happier customers. They won't have as many problems because masks were always an issue. Mm-hmm. Sarah Buxbaum joins us. She is with CWS Hospitality. She is a specialist on customer service. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us on WBAP.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Are you thinking that maybe with airlines not having to enforce mask mandates and such, that life will be much better for people and customer service will improve?
I sure hope so. I really do hope that now people can see each other smiling again, and hopefully that is the first step in the right direction. And if people want to wear their masks, great, keep them on. But if you don't, take them off and let's just move on.
Has the customer service, the things that we deal with businesses, has customer service declined during the pandemic, or has it gotten better because people want to hang on to the job?
Oh, I think it has never been worse. I think businesses have never cared less about their customers, and they should be focusing more than ever on making their customers feel comfortable and excited to be with them. And it seems like that has gone out the window and everyone just does whatever they want now. And I hope that the businesses that, I strive for amazing customer service, and I preach about it all the time. Just be kind to people. It goes a long way. And I really hope that becomes the focus again, where you can go somewhere and not be stressed. Going to an airport right now is just like, you just never know what you're going to get.
I think a lot of it has to do with the minimum wage fight that's been going on in this country for years now, going from $7, $8 an hour up to $15, $16 an hour, and now the people that your servers at restaurants and things like that. And I'm not running down restaurants because I have great friends that own them, and they're wonderful, and the staff, and they're great. But some people just, they don't care. They don't want to be there for $15, $16 an hour, and they're mad all the time. They're mad they have to show up to work. They're mad they have to work 40 hours a week, and they just don't give a damn.
It's crazy to me. I mean, it is so crazy to me that people act like that. They should be grateful they have a job, a very great paying job. I mean, like you said, I know I was in the restaurant industry for a long time. I never made $16 an hour to just show up to work and then work harder for tips. It's just...
And it's like that everywhere, not just the restaurant industry. Just everybody's mad. Everybody's just mad. Yes.
They are, and I don't really understand why. It's like we've been locked up for 2 years. Just be excited. I don't know. I just tell everyone, just be a little bit nicer, be a little bit more patient on both sides, the businesses and the customers. Retail especially. I mean, they do not want to be there. And the customer, and I get it. They don't want to get there because they're getting yelled at all day by their customers. And I think everyone needs to just take a deep breath and be a little bit more patient. We're all trying to figure out this new way of life after the pandemic.
Sarah Buxbaum with us. She's with CWS Hospitality. What do businesses need to do? Because customer service is, to me, I look for that kind of thing. And if I don't get good customer service, I look for somebody else. I've just gotten to that point in life where I demand it. What do businesses need to do to get my attention, or to get anybody's attention, or retain a customer?
Yeah, I think they need to focus on the customer more and not so much the bottom line. I think businesses need to spend a little bit more time and maybe a little bit more money right now to figure out how they can go above and beyond to not just be another transaction. So there is so much competition right now online. You can get anything on Amazon in 2 hours. You can find a hotel on Expedia in 2 minutes. I think everyone needs to dig a little bit into their business. How can they create a more personalized experience? How can their customer service agents be a little bit nicer? And how can they just make the whole buying experience special? And like you, like me, like a lot of people on social media, people, if something good happens to them, they'll post it. Maybe they'll tell someone. But if something bad happens to them, they're going to tell 1,000 people within, minutes. And I think it's really important that businesses understand that. And what can they do? Like for hospitality businesses, what I do, I provide welcome cookies. I provide really nice robes for my guests and really nice bedding, and it smells really nice. And I talk to them. I end up building relationships with almost everybody that I work with, and they become like friends, and I treat them like that. And there's a divide more than ever right now that people just are stressed. And I think kind of bridging that gap and being nice and understanding is going to go a really, really long way for businesses.
All right.
I got to sit back and think, I'll give you a great example of this.
Yeah.
I was out looking for a place to live, and ultimately where I ended up renting my apartment, I went with the people who treated me the best. I mean, because they all seemed like the same thing to me, but I went with the people who seemed like they would go the extra mile for you. And that's just one of the things. Maybe it's age setting in. I want my money's worth, and that is customer service to me.
Yeah, and a 180 from that on the side of the business. I'll give you an example. Ann and I, we were at dinner not too long ago with some friends and everything. And after the evening was over with, she said, "Boy, it took so long to get our food tonight."
Yeah.
And see, to me, that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Because I go there and I can sit there. I'm the most patient guy in the world, and I won't complain because it's just harder to get the good help, and it's harder to this and harder, and you never know if somebody's having a bad day, and so it doesn't bother me.
You let Ann do the complaining if there's complaints.
Oh boy, yeah, exactly.
A great example of this. My friend, I just saw this yesterday. He was going to get a massage, and he said it was the worst massage he ever got. He said, "I give it a 3 out of 10." But he said, instead of complaining and leaving them a bad tip, I gave them some constructive criticism, and I was really nice. And I changed the perspective to, it's 1 o'clock on a Tuesday. I'm getting a massage. I'm not sitting at a desk in a cubicle somewhere.
Yeah.
So he flipped the perspective, and I thought that was really great.
Yeah, there you go.
People need to do that.
Yeah.
I hate it when I get a massage and they rub me the wrong way.
Oh, I know.
I know, right?
Ta-da! Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Sarah Buxbaum with CWS Hospitality. Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.